Yo, we back, y'all. We really back. I ain't been in front of the camera in weeks. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of rusty. I'm standing here kind of awkward. Let's get it popping though. Special delivery. We gonna have fun today. What's good, family? It's your boy Sykes, and you are looking live at another episode of Special Delivery. Thank you so much for rocking with us today, man. We really appreciate you. Make sure while you're here, you hit that subscribe button, you hit that like button, and you smash that notification bell so you can know whenever the fire content is coming out on this channel. We've had a lot. Evan and Janelle put in a lot of work to make the channel great in July while I was gone on the island somewhere getting married and all of that. So big shout out to them. Make sure y'all clap it up for them in the comments, man. Give them your appreciation and everything. But anyway, we gonna get on to what we got today because these joints are crazy, man. We have the social status Air Max Penny Ones on tap, and I've been waiting so long for this sneaker to come out, y'all. These joints are so crisp, man, and you already know this is a Whitner project, a Whitaker Group project, and whenever you get one of those, you gotta have a story with it. This is a continuation of the story of young James, and we last saw him with the whole free lunch thing. This time we've got these recessed penny ones, and this is all about nostalgia and that sort of hit that you get when you see that old pair of sneakers that you used to cook all your homies up on the blacktop with. That's what the penny ones are for us today. But the thing about these joints is that this is really the first penny one collab that we've ever seen. And it's so cool to see Penny get this sort of homage and this sort of respect because Penny was a dog, y'all. Like, Penny was the next Mike before being the next Mike was actually a thing. And when he left the game, he left with one of the best sneaker lines out there. Better than LeBron, better than Kobe, better than Kyrie. And you can debate whoever you want on that, but don't debate me because that's a cold hard fact for me. But as far as these things are, that's kind of why I'm weirded out by the whole marketing strategy of telling people that Penny Hardaway doesn't really get the flowers he deserves. I kind of feel like he does, and we're gonna talk about that today. But before we dive into it, y'all already know what it is. We gotta unbox these joints, so let's do it. All right, let's see what these joints hitting on, man. Y'all know I'm one guy, man. You know I struggle with the two box thing, so we just gonna go straight to this one right here, and I'm gonna unbox it straight real quick. Let's take a look. Take a look, see. Woo! Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is just such a good sneaker, yo. Like this is a really good sneaker. It's so true to the OG Penny models. Like this is the OG Orlando colorway for the Penny one, right? And this is just man, it takes you back because it looks so similar to the OG model. I can't get over it. Just this one right here. This one right here is a little bit different. It's a lighter model, and there's actually a colorway, the Photon Dust colorway that looks just like this sail joint right here, this desert sand colorway of the social status penny one. But I think this one might actually be my favorite because it looks so similar to the old penny models, man. And it's such a crisp sneaker. For me, it all starts with this nubuck that you have here on the toe, and it stretches all the way back into the shoe's heel back here, right? And then obviously you've got your exaggerated mud guard right here, which you'll have with any penny model. It's that thick white part of the sneaker on the side, right? And this is like very protective, which is something that you need in basketball. But on this exaggerated mud guard right here, you see you got this Velcro swoosh right here, and it got these little cracks in it, which is a nice detail on this sneaker. But this right here is Velcro because you can actually place any one of these swooshes in this joint right here, which I think is a really cool detail about this shoe. And another cool detail about that, or something, I guess it's kind of random. My wife told me that this is something that actually like cheerleaders do with their shoes. Like they take off the one part and put another color depending on home and away, which I thought was an interesting detail. Neither here nor there, but I wanted to add that in because, you know, I'm contractually obligated now. But anyway, moving on, you see, you go up to the tongue right here. You got this plush material with this lace lock right here holding together all the laces. And you actually have 5 different pairs of laces that come with both of these sneakers right here to match all of these swooshes. So you could really style these things whatever way you want to do it. And then you move up, you see you got the 1 cent logo right here on this tab of suede material right there on the tongue. Go to the pull tabs right here, you see you got this chain link, which is supposed to represent that swing that you see at recess, which I think is a really cool detail. And then you go to the back heel right here, you see you've got this, you know, the corporate logos of Nike and Social Status kind of fused together here to give a nod to what the collab actually is. And then you go to the outsole right here, you see you got that exaggerated big blown up swoosh right here going through the outsole, which is a classic part of the Penny sneaker. And then you got that cracked footbed underneath here. Underneath this Air Max bubble, which I think is a really nice touch to these joints as well. And actually on the insole, I do want to point out there's a pangram in here. You can't really see it inside of the sneaker. I would have to pull it out, but it's the same one as the box, which is the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, which I think is a really cool detail, a really nostalgic thing. It's something that a pangram is a sentence that has every letter of the alphabet in it, for those of you who didn't know. I just think that's really cool. Moving on to this shoe real quick, man. It's not really that much of a difference outside of this desert sand colorway right here. You see you do have a tinted Air Max bubble that's got that black hit on it, which I think is a really nice detail to it. You got that same Velcro swoosh right here, all the swooshes right here, which is supposed to represent the ball bag that you would get at recess, which I think is really cool. Just a really unique sneaker, man, and a real nod to the OG models, the OG Penny models. I think if I was Penny Hardaway personally, I would really appreciate the look of this shoe and the sort of respect that it gives to what Penny originally started back in 1995. Matter of fact, let's talk about Penny Hardaway a little bit, because you can't talk about this collab without talking about Penny, so let's do it. This is a social status collab, and with any social status collab, you know we gotta get a story, we gotta get a theme, right? And the theme for these joints is actually recess. And we start off with a young James Whitner who is going to school. He's in middle school, I guess, at this point, and you know how it goes when you got that whole middle school vibe going. There's like a lot of preteen angst and everything. And like James has this girl that he wants to talk to, but he can't muster up the courage to actually do it once he gets into school, but he is good at basketball. And then there's this bully, and the bully comes up to him and he's like, yo, I'm about to smoke you on the court. And James is trying to talk to the girl while the bully is trying to bully him. And he's like, nah, it's not about to go like that. And the girl's like, yo, you gonna let him talk to you like this? And then they just have to play, and then the episode cuts off, and now we have to go to the next episode. But you already know how it goes, man. That whole scene just brought back a whole bunch of teenage angst in my heart, man. Like I felt it. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I got that nostalgia hit. And just to see him having those Penny ones and lacing those up, that was just crazy for me, man. Because when the Penny one came out in 1995, I was 3 years old. So I didn't really feel the initial hit of the Penny one dropping, but by the time I got to middle school all those years later, there were still kids on the blacktop that were wearing these sneakers right here. And that's because Penny was an absolute icon back in the day, y'all. I'm telling you, like, Penny Hardaway was the next Michael Jordan before being the next Michael Jordan was actually a thing, which sounds wild to say, but it's true. He had 4 All-Star appearances in his first 5 years with the Orlando Magic. They went to the NBA Finals. If it wasn't for a knee injury in the 97-98 season, who knows where Penny's career might have taken him. But regardless, he left the game with one of the best signature sneaker lines outside of Michael Jordan's himself. And that says a lot about what that dude was doing in the NBA, because Nike isn't just gonna put anybody out there on that pedestal that they put Penny Hardaway on. And honestly, to this day, you still have people wearing Penny Hardaway sneakers more than they wear somebody's like Kyrie Irving's or even LeBron James at times. And I think maybe like Kobe Bryant, as far as like culturally speaking, his sneaker line is probably on the same level, or maybe even a little bit greater now for obvious reasons than Penny Hardaway's. But still, Penny has that cultural cachet that a lot of athletes really just can't quite muster up. Which is why I was so confused when I saw James Whitner on an interview with, I think it was on the Soul Savvy podcast, saying that people don't really give Penny Hardaway his flowers like that anymore. I just don't really find that to be true. Can we talk about that really quick? Look, I'm not trying to go in here or call anybody out, especially not James Whitner, because I feel like they did this shoe some real justice with this collab. And it's just cool to see a Penny One collab, especially for somebody like me who came up in the 90s. So like, big respect to them, big shout out to Social Status for even doing these joints. But to hear him say that people don't really give Penny his flowers like that, I just don't really know if I've seen that, right? Like, I mean, maybe it's me and maybe I've grown up a little bit too close to the situation, but I feel like I've seen people wearing pennies my entire life. Y'all know I come up in the DMV, man, and here the foam posit is a staple. People wear the full cents, the half cents, the penny ones, the penny twos, flight posits, like anything that is penny related, people are going to wear out here. And I've seen that my entire adult life, y'all. So I just don't know if I can quite say that I haven't seen people give Penny his flowers like that. But here's the thing, right? Even if there are some people who aren't giving Penny his flowers, that's okay. This shoe right here is not necessarily meant for the younger hype beast, right? Like somebody born after like 2003 ain't really gonna be vibing with this shoe like that. And that just is what it is, man. Everything is not for everybody. Penny's line has a cult following, and that following is people like me who came up knowing who Penny Hardaway was, seeing what he did, and seeing the type of player he was, and knowing the cultural impact that his sneaker line had. Everybody doesn't know that, but that's really okay. This collab shines a little bit of a light on that, but you see, even with this collab right here, it didn't really sell out instantly like a lot of people thought it was going to, because everybody just really wasn't vibing with the shoe like that, which is totally fine. In fact, I prefer it to be that way. There are different things that are meant for different people in sneaker culture, and I think that's perfectly okay. These shoes right here, they were meant for me, and that is what it is, man. And I just want people like me to be able to love Penny the way that we love Penny, and for that to be okay. But anyway, fam, that's a wrap for Special Delivery. I'm your boy Sykes, and this is Social Status's Air Max Penny One. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Special Delivery. Make sure you like and subscribe to catch future episodes of Special Delivery. And in the comments, let us know which one of these two are your favorite colorway. I bought this one, but I think it's this one. I don't know.